This is day 2 of spring break. I don't have students, I'm not teaching. Spring break is 2.5 weeks long. It makes this next project unique because last term, it was such a quick turnaround. We ended the fall term with the show and then followed up immediately with auditions and starting the process for the winter term. So it didn't leave a lot of space for planning and preparing. I still did plan and prepare, but I'm wondering how much intention I can front load the process with so that I can be more effective in facilitating an embodied storytelling experience for the students. The content is based on my answer to the question, how then shall I live? These questions are me exploring myself, and my answers to these questions or my main takeaways from these topics have been, that's the content. Students embody that content and then perform it. Considering the first 2 topics, power and powerlessness, and what does it mean to be human, my main takeaways are jazzy, connected, fluid. I'm basing jazzy on Monique Haley's 6 jazz dance aesthetics: polyrhythm, weight shift, off-axis, musicality, groove, and intuitive play. I would like to approach life based on what I understand power and powerless to mean and our human condition, connected to our Sankofa stories, everything and nothing, and community. I think that is another way I see myself in the world moving forward, basing what I do on stories that connect us, build purpose in my life, connection I have to those stories at any point in time, and how that shifts based on my perspective. Fluid, flow, intuiting, water as a life source, water being dangerous, rageful, or calm. So that's another grounding factor. How then shall I live? Fluidly connected and in a jazzy type of way. The music that I've chosen 3 pieces of music. One is kind of like a spoken word over some jazzy, slow stuff. The second one is very jazzy, Bobby McFerrin and Chick Corea. And then the third is Tiana Taylor, and it's a Tiana Taylor song that Lauryn Hill has some words in the end of, so we're just using the Lauryn Hill part at the end. Cut the music today, and I'm going to go into the studio and improv a couple days just to see what movement comes out, keeping those words in mind, keeping those ideas in mind. I want to use flashlights when it comes to seeking truth, trying to find, sifting out, excavating for stories. I want to use some flashlights. I want to use some books when I'm talking about stories, and I'll go back to the fireflies in the jars from the first term. Those are all the ideas. We'll see how that unfolds within the process. But those are my grounding concepts. We'll spend the next few weeks trying to pull those together. While I'm home without any students, I'm gonna try to build some intention and ritual into our times together. Once we get together, it can be intentional and planned, leaving room for flexibility and intuitive play.